Good morning, children. Now it's your computer class, and we will continue the same lesson. That's lesson number 5, learn to use computer mouse. First, we will quickly recap what we have learned in our last computer class, right? In our last computer class, we have learned to identify different buttons of the computer mouse, right? Basically, we use scroll mouse, right? And in that we have left mouse button and another on the right side called right mouse button, right? Between the two buttons there is a wheel called scroll wheel, and you can use the scroll wheel to move up and down into a page, right? And we have also learned how to hold the mouse. Yes, we have to hold the mouse properly to use it smoothly. Yes, you have to rest your palm on the top of the mouse, and then you have to place your index finger on the left mouse button and then middle finger on the right mouse button. Yes, and hold the mouse gently with your thumb on the left side and last two fingers on the right side of the mouse. Last time we have learned all this with the picture also, right? And then we have learned what is mouse pad and what is mouse pointer. Yes, the mouse moves well on a flat surface, right? Smooth surface like a mouse pad. So it is better to use mouse pad when we are using the mouse, and the mouse pad keeps the mouse dust free, right? And we have also learned what is mouse pointer. Children, as you move the mouse, you can see a small arrow moving along on the computer screen, isn't it? And this arrow is called mouse pointer. And what it does, it shows the movement of the mouse on the monitor, right? All these topics we have learned in the last class, and in today's class we will be learning how to use the mouse. Let's learn how to use the mouse. Children, you can use the mouse by pressing the mouse buttons here, right? As we already know that mouse has two buttons. One is left button and one is right button, right? You can use the mouse by pressing the mouse buttons, and when you press a mouse button you can hear a click sound, right? When we were using the mouse in our computer lab, you might have heard the sound, right? Click sound. If you have computer at home and if you are using the mouse, you can just try this. You can just observe when you click it, click sound comes, right? And you have to uh, use the proper buttons, that is right and left, for the particular actions. Children, as I have told you just now, single click means pressing and releasing the mouse button once without moving it, right? And it is of two types, left click and right click. Pressing and releasing the left mouse button once is called left click. Left click is used to select an item or to give commands to the, for example, here you can see left click on the computer icon on the screen or any folder. You can see a square shaped box appears around it, right? And which shows that the icon is selected. So single click is used to select the icons on the computer screen. Next is right click. Pressing and releasing releasing the right mouse button is called right click. Children, when you right click on the document or any program, it displays a menu which has a list of commands for the selected items. And this is called pop-up menu or shortcut menu. For example, when you right click on the computer icon or any other icon on the computer screen, a shortcut menu is displayed, as here you can see the picture. Next we will see what is the meaning of double click. Double click means pressing the left mouse button twice quickly and then releasing it. Right? Double click means pressing the left mouse button and releasing it twice. You have to press it twice. And double click opens a document or a program, right? We are using single click just to select the icon, right? But double click opens a document or a program. Here you can see in the picture, when you double click on a folder or icon, it opens a program or a document. Children, here we ended lesson number 5, that is learn to use a computer mouse. And in this lesson we have learned what is mouse, right? A mouse is a pointing device used to point and select objects on the computer screen. And then what we have learned, a mouse has two buttons on it, right? One is left button and another is right button. And there is a scroll wheel between two buttons, right? Two mouse buttons. And why this scroll button is there? We can use the scroll wheel to move up and down into a page. Sorry, I said scroll button. It's not button, it's scroll wheel. Okay. And the mouse moves well on a flat, smooth surface like a mouse pad, right? So it is very important to use mouse pad, and mouse pad keeps the mouse dust free, right? And then we have learned the mouse pointer shows the movement of the mouse on the monitor, right? That small arrow is called a mouse pointer. And we have learned how to use the mouse, right? Using the mouse. We can use the mouse by pressing the mouse buttons, that is left and right? And when we press a mouse button, we can hear a sound, and that is called click sound. Right? Pressing and releasing the mouse button is called clicking. When we press and release it, that is called clicking. And there are two types of clickings, right? What are those? Single click, double click, and one more type is dragging. Okay. So single click means what? If you press and release the left mouse button once, it is called left click. That is also a single click, right? And it selects an item on the monitor, right? And if you press and release the right mouse button once, is called right click. Yes, pressing and releasing mouse once is called a single click. You have to gently press the mouse button once and release without moving the mouse, right? That is called single click. And when you press and release the left mouse button twice quickly without moving the mouse, that is called double clicking, right? And double clicking selects and opens an item, right, on the computer screen. And then we have learned what is dragging. Dragging means moving the mouse while keeping the left mouse button pressed. It is used to move an object on the computer screen from one place to the new location, right? That is also called drop, drag and drop, right? So this is what about computer mouse, and I suggest you to watch the video 2 times, and after watching the video you have to read the lesson for better understanding. Read the lesson loudly, and if you get any doubt, you can do a voice record and send me. I'll call you and help you. Okay children, bye, have a nice day.